Hello everybody and welcome to another reading vlog. So today I have been a very bad vlogger. It is almost 10 o'clock at night and I am now just starting off this vlog, but today has been pretty busy with school, so that's my excuse. Anyways, I haven't really done any reading today. I did a little bit of reading in between classes today, but that's literally about it. I honestly, going into this week, I have no idea how much reading I'm going to get done, because if you guys saw last week's vlog, you know I got my very first job and I have orientation, so technically I start on Thursday. So I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done. That's why I kind of tried to fit as many reads into the first 2 months of the year. As you guys know, if you saw my goals video, which I will link both last week's vlog and my goals video down below for you guys if you're interested in checking them out. But anyways, you know my Goodreads goal, or my Goodreads challenge goal is 25 books, and that's just due to school and me getting a job. So that's why I read 12 books in January. I've read 12 books so far in February, but that could change. We still have 2 days left in the month before the beginning of March. And yeah, so hopefully I continue with my 12, 13 books a month thing I've been doing for the past few months into March. But again, school's going to be coming to an end in a few weeks. I also have spring break, so I'll probably be working a lot with that and work. It's going to be crazy. But anyways, I am kind of not in the mood to read right now, but I want to read. Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. Anyways, I'm actually going to go ahead and watch the rest of some book 2 and then do some reading. I will check in with you guys probably in the morning. Hey everybody, and happy Tuesday. So it's 9:30 at night, and sorry I haven't vlogged all day. It's been kind of a long day, and I really haven't had the time to vlog. I was out of my house the entire day, so I really didn't do much reading. Me and my mom went shopping to get my stuff for my job, which I start on Thursday. So we just picked up a couple of dress shirts and dress pants for me to wear for Thursday when I have orientation, so that's really exciting. And I was out from like noon to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Came home, did some homework, watched the Bruins game. The Bruins just finished up and we won. And now I'm going to do some reading. So as far as what I read last night, I didn't read too much. I am on page 118 of For the Brave by Erin Summerall. This is the Prairie Utopia Book Club book of the month for the month of February. The first book is Ever the Hunted. I read that last January. I really liked it, and this is the sequel to that. It's a duology, so this is the second and final book from what I am being led to believe. So it's good so far. Kind of slow. I kind of forget a lot from what happened in the first book because it has been over a year. But as I am going further and further into the book, I am starting to remember a lot of stuff. So that's really good. And hopefully I can finish this before the live show happens, which I believe is this Saturday. I could be wrong on that. I'm probably not going to watch the live show because I'm also having my live show that same day for The Bells by Daniel Clayton. So that's this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on this channel. I will have it linked on the screen as well as down below when it goes live. So that's this weekend. More details to come once it gets closer to Saturday. I'm very nervous about it. My very first live stream of any kind here on YouTube. But again, I'll talk about that more later on in the vlog when I have more to tell you guys about. Hopefully it goes all goes well though. Other than reading nothing and being out of the house today, I filmed 2 videos. One of them is my March Mystery Madness TBR that I'm doing. That's a month-long readathon. I'm gonna have the entire details in the description bar below for you guys to go check out if you're interested in joining us. But it's all about reading thrillers throughout the entire month of March. And then I also filmed my my review of The Bells by Daniel Clayton. So both of those videos are actually going up tomorrow. Unfortunately, I hate doing this, but the next couple of days, because I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm gonna have to double up on videos those days. So tomorrow I have 2 videos going up. My Mystery Madness TBR, my gosh, that's a mouthful, and my Bells review. Then Friday, I obviously have my Friday reads, and I think I'm gonna put my Focusing Emptiness review up If not, it will be my February wrap up. And then Monday, at least for now, will be my vlog, this week's vlog, as well as my February TBR. If not, I'll probably post my February TBR on Wednesday. I haven't really figured it out. So that is the plan for now. So now I'm going to go ahead and go read. And I will check in with you guys either later on tonight or tomorrow morning. So see you a little bit later. Hey everybody, and happy Wednesday. So sorry I didn't update much last night after I last checked in with you guys. I honestly didn't do too much reading. I got distracted by TV. There is just a couple of shows. I don't really watch TV as much as I used to now that I really dive headfirst into reading. Over the past year, there's really only 2 shows I watched like religiously, and that's obviously number 1, Once Upon a Time, which unfortunately got canceled. And we are going to see the rest of season 7, and that's it. And that starts on Friday. And then The Amazing Race, which just ended for its 30th season. So I'm actually currently going back to 2001 and watching The Amazing Race from the beginning, all of the first 25 seasons of The Amazing Race. I'm about halfway done with season 1 right now. I love this show so much. I cannot wait for season 31 to come on. And then Once Upon a Time, like I said, comes back on for its final season on Friday, which I really should have seen the cancellation coming, but I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to say goodbye to these characters I've grown up. It's obviously the inspiration behind my channel name. Evil Queen Books kind of was inspired by the TV show, and I'll explain that in a future video for like my 2-year anniversary or something. But I got distracted by watching The Amazing Race last night. I did get some reading done on my like page 170 of Ever the Hunted. I really want to finish that today so I can have my Goodreads challenge done before February ends, but who knows at that point. I also have to film a couple of videos today. I have to film my February wrap up and my March TBR, and those are going to go up next week, I think. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to upload these videos with my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule as well as work. So I'm figuring that out. I'm editing a video while I'm figuring that out. That's it for now. I will check in with you guys when I have something else to update on. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. So it's 10:30 in the morning, so I'm actually starting vlogging at a reasonable time today compared to what I usually do. And yes, today is the big day. Today I start working, aka orientation today. That isn't until 3 o'clock this afternoon, so I got up quite a while until I have to leave my house to drive literally 5 minutes away to work, thankfully. So I got that going on today. Other than that, also, happy March. Today's March 1st. Super exciting. I cannot believe it's already March. Like, where has time gone? So, very exciting day, and also ignore the flashing lights that you guys might be seeing on my face. That's just because I'm playing Wizard 101 because I'm very bored. So that's what that is. As far as reading, I got 0 reading done yesterday because I ended up watching like 3 episodes of The Amazing Race before I fell asleep. So, yeah. I only finished 12 books in February, but that's pretty good. I'm still 1 book away from completing my yearly reading challenge on Goodreads. So, yeah, hopefully I can do that by tonight if I have time before I have to go to work, but we shall see. So that is my update for now. My plan for the rest of the day is to finish gaming on Wizard 101. I'm also still listening to Jane Eyre on audio, so that's what I've been doing for the majority of the day. I'm going to do that for a couple more hours, maybe do some crochet or homework or rainbow loom. I haven't decided yet. And then I will go off to work and I will check in with you guys probably later tonight. Hello everybody and happy Friday. So it's now 6 o'clock at night and today hasn't been a day for reading for me. I was playing Wizard 101 since the minute I woke up to about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So didn't get any reading done before that, and then me and my mom went to the library, and I'll do a little mini haul for you guys in a little bit, and got some books there. I returned some books, and then we had to go to my work to get a couple of things because I do work at a supermarket, so I had to get a couple of things there. Came home, and then my brother works in IT, so he wants to get his college degree in cybersecurity, so he was able to pull up some really old photos of me, my parents, and him from like 2003, 2004. And so we end up looking through those for like an hour, and that's it. So I had to actually go ahead and edit today's video. So normally on Fridays, you guys know if you've been following my channel for a while, I do Friday Reads videos. But today, since I really didn't read anything until the middle of the week, in the past 7 days, I am deciding not to do Friday Reads and just put my February wrap up today. So sorry if you hear typing, I'm just logging into my computer. And so I'm going to edit that and then try to do some reading. I'm hoping, I've been feeling a little bit slumpy, so hopefully I can get out of this reading slump. Normally my go-to book or series to get me out of reading slumps is Harry Potter, but I have a whole readathon to do this month, which is the March Mystery Madness readathon, which I'll have my TBR linked up on the screen for you guys to go check out. But I am going to finish Ever the Haunted before I start those TBRs. And I am on page, what was the last time I updated you guys on my reading? I can't remember. So I'm on page 186 right now. I'm almost halfway done, and it's really good so far. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that tonight and then move on to my next read, which will be, I'm just reaching over to grab my book, and that will be And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. And I will leave all the readathon details linked down below for you guys if you guys are interested in checking it out. But I'm very excited to move on to those. I read Murder on the Orient Express back in December and really liked it, so hopefully I'll enjoy this as well. So that is my update for now. I will check in with you guys after I am done editing and uploading my video, so I'll see you then. Alright everybody, it's now 9 o'clock, and since I last checked in with you guys, sorry I'm moving my camera around, I'm laying down my bed. I haven't done any reading. I was editing my video for today and putting that up on YouTube, and then I completely forgot today was the season B premiere of Once Upon a Time, so I just finished watching that, and it's going to be a great final season. I can already tell. It's going to destroy me, but it's going to be good. I can already tell. I'm going to be very sad when it ends in May, but you know, it's ran its course, and I knew this was coming, not this soon. I thought there would be at least one more season. But tonight's episode was really good. Maybe tear up a couple of times as the show usually does, because if you guys watch Once Upon a Time, especially the past couple of seasons, I would say 5 through 7 have been like the most emotional. It's been a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen, which I highly recommend the show if you guys have not watched it before. But that's it for now. I'm going to try to do some reading. I'm going to give you guys a little mini library haul, so I'm going to go sit down in my bed and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so I moved locations, obviously. I'm in a kind of better spot. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I'm just using my overhead light that I have on my bookcase, so I apologize, it isn't the best. But time to do a little mini library haul for you guys. So I picked up 4 books at my local library today, which I was going to get more, but nothing was really catching my eye at this point in time. So I just picked the 4 that I've been hearing the best reviews out. So first one of those is The Goose Girl by Shannon Hale. This is the first book in a 4-book YA fantasy series that I know literally nothing about. And I cannot remember the series off the top of my head, but I will link, or I'll have the name of it here on the screen if I can find it. But I saw Haley over Haley in Bookland talk about this recently on one of her reading blogs, and she loves this series. Actually, she says she binge read the entire series over the course of a couple weeks, so that makes me really interested. I also like the cover. I really wish it wasn't hardcover, but I do really like it, so that sounds really interesting. It's a retelling of one of the Grimm's fairy tales, which I love fairy tale retellings, you guys know that, so that's the first book I picked up. The next one is Reign of the Fallen by Sarah Glenn Marsh. This is one that I saw, who did I see talk about this? I want to say it was Cece over at Problems of a Book Nerd talk about this in one of her wrap-ups recently, and I saw the cover. This was catching my eye at the beginning of the year when I first heard about it, mostly because the cover is beautiful. Like, I love this cover. This is another YA fantasy novel that follows our main character, who is a master necromancer, and she lives in a world where once a royal dies, she has the job of bringing them back to life and the royals who are brought back to life have to be shrouded so they don't turn into zombies. So it's kind of got both fantasy and post-apocalyptic dystopian vibes, which really interests me because those are three of my favorite genres. And once again, the cover is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that sounds really interesting. Again, I've been hearing pretty good things about this. So the next one is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This is a book that was getting a lot of hype around BookTube in the book blogging community when it came out in January of last year, I want to say. And this is supposed to be very similar to The Night Circus, which has me a little bit hesitant going in because I read The Night Circus in December of last year and I hated it. It is my least favorite book of all time. I gave it 1 star. I talked about that in one of my reading vlogs, so if I can find that reading vlog, I'll have it linked on the screen so you guys know more of my thoughts. But actually, I think at the time I recorded that reading vlog, I had it at a 2-star rating, but now I've since lowered it down to 1 star. I didn't like it, but this is going to be compared to that. And it follows two sisters who, there is this carnival that comes around their town every year, and you have to get like a special invitation in order to go. And one day a ticket shows up on their doorstep and they decide to go, but one of them goes missing and the other sister has to find that missing sister. So definitely interesting. I've been hearing fantastic things about it. I also believe this deals with a parent that is abusive. I believe it's their father. That's what I've heard. So that's definitely a trigger warning. Not for me personally, but for some people it may be. And again, I love this cover. And the second book in the series, I believe, comes out in May. Or sometime in the spring. So hopefully I'll like it enough to continue on. And the last book I picked up in my library today was Girls Made of Snow and Glass by Melissa Barshadost. I am so sorry if I said that wrong. This is a Snow White retelling. So I tend to like Snow White retellings, not love them, but I tend to do like them because, to make the long story short, because I get a lot of questions about this behind the name of my channel and my blog, which is evilqueenbooks. Pretty much to make it short, when I started my channel and my blog, I didn't have a name. I was really, really obsessed with Once Upon a Time at the time. Still am, but at the time I was like in full throttle obsession mode. So I decided to take the role of my favorite character in the show at the time, which was the evil queen Snow White, and incorporate that somehow into the name of my blog and now my channel. So Snow White will always have a special place in my heart, and this one, like I said, is a retelling of that story. And this one follows two characters. One is 16-year-old Mina, who is motherless. Her father is a magician and her heart has never beat because it has been made of glass, or she learns that, I believe. And then we have another character named Lynette, who everybody says looks like her mother, who has since passed away. And one day she discovers why. That's all I want to know. I've been hearing mixed things about this, but I do want to know what goes on in this book. I don't know if it's a standalone or if it's going to be the first in a series. It doesn't really say, but I am very interested to know. So that is everything I picked up at my local library. As far as what I'm going to do for the rest of the night, I'm just going to go ahead and try to finish Ever the Hunted, because the live show over at Sasha at a Book Utopia and Reagan over Prude's Project is on 7 o'clock, I want to say, Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which, unfortunately, the problem is I'm going to have my live show from my book club tomorrow night at the same time. So, unless it's earlier in the day, I might have to miss the Prude's Project or Prude's Utopia Book Club Book of the Month live show tomorrow. And I'll probably just watch it right after mine is over, because mine won't be too long because it's the first live show I've ever done. So I'm a little bit nervous. But I'm mostly going to be taking questions for you guys, so that's kind of what to expect tomorrow. And once it goes live, I will link it on the screen, as well as down below. So that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and go read, and I will update you guys before the night is over. Hey guys, happy Saturday. So I have to make this update very, very quick, because I'm about to go live for my live show tonight. So I just want to hop in and say I didn't finish Ever the Brave, not Ever the Hunted, last night. I got to page 200, and then I fell asleep. So that's that, and now, like I said, I'm gonna go do my live show for The Bells by Daniel Clayton. Ignore the pink sticky note on that. That just is blogging out the name of my local library, so nobody will find out where I live. But anyways, that's it for now. I will check in with you guys after the live show to tell you how it went. Hey guys, sorry my camera's all over the place. So it's now just past 10, and it's been a few hours. The live show happened at 7, and that is a whole different story of how that went. So, the live show, I think, went decent. However, it didn't feel too much like a live show because it was just me sitting in my bed, talking to camera, and I didn't start getting the views until after I had ended it. Which, it sounds like a petty excuse, but it's true. So, I'm not in it for the views or the subscribers. I don't care about numbers. I've never cared. Ever since I started YouTube 5 years ago, I really never did it for the subscribers. I never did it for views. It was just something that I was bored and I had wanted to do for years. So I thought that was just really interesting. And because it's probably because I'm so small. And there was also 3 other major live shows going on tonight too. We had Cruise Utopia and the Book Explosion one going on at the exact same time. I don't know. I did have fun doing it, and I am going to plan on doing live shows from now on. Maybe on the same day as the bigger ones. This doesn't sound like I'm doing this for the views, which I'm not. I'm really not, guys. I swear. I'm doing this for fun. I probably sound very stupid right now. I have no... It took me 45 minutes to figure out how to work this stupid live show, and the video only ended up being 10 minutes long because I was in a rush because my dad was getting dinner at our local restaurant, and I'm like, I should probably make this kind of short. So it's just about 9 minutes, or just over 9 minutes, I want to say. Look. Yeah, it's 9 minutes and 11 seconds, so it's kind of short. And I think it's mostly because it was just me talking. I don't have a co-runner for the Goodreads group yet. So if you guys are interested in becoming one of the moderators with me, and you are part of chapter by chapter, or you want to join, like the link is always down below, I would love that. And if you want to be part of the live show, that would be even better. So again, let me know in the comments down below, because I really love doing these live shows. And I don't want to stop. I just need some help with them. So if you guys want to be moderator, or you are interested in joining the club, or you have any tips on live shows, please leave them in the comments down below. I would truly appreciate it. But that is it for now. I really don't feel like reading right now. I am feeling very slumpy. But I'm going to read. I need to finish Ever the Brave and get that back to the library. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I'll check with you guys in the morning. Okay, everybody, so it's now Monday, and it is time to wrap up this week's reading vlog. So this week was a terrible week of reading. I didn't read anything this week, or, well, finish anything. So that isn't too good. I listened to a little bit more of my audiobook, and that was about it. And I almost finished an ebook, but I'll talk about that more in next week's reading vlog. So as far as what I am currently reading, so I do have something to talk about. I am on page 378 of Ever the Brave by Erin Sorrell, and this is really good so far. And then as far as my ebook, I'm currently listening to or reading an arc of The Big Bad Wolf, and I cannot remember the author's name. I'll insert a picture of it right here. And I'm currently reading that. It was an arc from NetGalley that comes out today, March 5th, and it's going to be a 2-star read. I can already tell because it's a cheesy new adult romance. So that is what I'm currently reading on ebook, and in audio I am still listening to Jane Eyre. I have just a little under 13 hours left now, so that's good. So that is everything as far as what happened this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's reading vlog. If you did, be sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I always should have the link to the books I'm currently reading linked down below if you guys are interested in checking it out, along with the live show and all my social media links. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.